Okay, so here we have Michael, and we're going over ball control and finishing around the rim. So what we're doing here is a quick drill where basically we do a dribble over and back of either a pylon, a shoe, or in this case a hurdle. And then we're going to then cross through our legs, and then we're going to then attack the basket with only one dribble. By that distance, you should be able to get to the rim within one dribble. You're going to try and take long steps. We're going to start with just our right hand, and then we're going to go to our left hand. These are great drills, especially for players who are looking to be able to learn how to control that ball better. Then, what you could do, what we did not do here, is say instead of taking a dribble after the cross, just say you have 2 steps to get to the rim after the cross. No dribbles after the cross. Now, that would be step 2 to the same drill. And what you're essentially doing there is trying to teach taking bigger steps. Here we're going to be doing essentially the same thing, but this is kind of step 2, but in a different direction. Where now, instead of attacking the rim directly, now we are faced with a pylon where we cross through our legs. Now, ideally, we would not take a dribble after the cross. You should be able to get to the rim and finish without needing another dribble after doing a crossover at the free throw line. But we're still looking to control that ball, and that would be kind of part 2 to this version or this part of that drill. Whatever we do on one side, we're also going to be doing to the other, but you don't also have to go with a cross through the legs. You can also do a cross behind the back as well, which is another great option that you can do. But you can also do things like a double cross or a 3 cross just so that you can really work on different crossovers or or basically working on the speed of your crosses so that you can cross over faster. But that is later on down the road. At this point, we're just looking to control that basketball a bit better. And this was also our first training session together as well. So we're kind of feeling out where Michael is at when it comes to his abilities. Michael's going to be also playing for my AAU team as well. So he's going to be really improving really quickly. These are great drills to use at pretty much any age. However, there is so many different ways that you can stack these drills that you can really improve players quickly because you can just keep on stacking harder and harder crossovers or just more and more crossovers altogether in different ways that you can finish. So, for example, we were doing an inside hand, left hand on the right side as an example, and then we go to a right hand on the right side, which is another way that you can finish at the rim. So you can really change up how you can finish at the rim as well. What I do with other players too sometimes is through the legs, behind the back, to finish as well. Here, what we're doing is basically dribbling with a crossover and adding in a tennis ball, trying to catch and pass that tennis ball. Now, this is to keep the eyes off of the basketball while we're dribbling so that, again, we can still work on that ball control because being able to handle the ball in today's game is very important. Whether you're a center, a forward, a point guard, a shooting guard, it doesn't matter. What you need to do is be able to handle the ball and shoot the ball. Those are the 2 skills that every player needs to get to the next level. And then you're going to be trying to find different skills or different tactics that separate yourself from everybody else. Here, we're working on balance while shooting. Now, this is a great drill. I did this as a kid myself, but just recently, a couple of years ago, Steph Curry came out and showed this, that he actually does this drill as well. Now, the idea here is to really work on your hips, your core, so that now you can get up in that one leg RDL, so that now you can get that shot off nice and balanced. Like if you are basically going through or coming off of a screen and then pulling up for a shot, you need to be balanced, and that's what this drill is actually working on. And then we finish off with stretching. Stretching is extremely important. There's a million different stretches that you can do. I just wanted to show you one that we like to do. And then I also like to finish off with just a really small workout that doesn't feel like a workout. So here we're working on the heels, or walking on the heels, working that front muscle of the shin. And what that is essentially going to do for you is to help you jump higher. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book down in the description below.